Down at the end?
Yeah, they do that to you, especially the way they play in here. They have such great discipline, and they just stick to their plan. They know what they're supposed to do, and they don't let you off the hook. And any time you make a mistake, they make you play. That's a sign of a great team, and it's a sign of a well-coached team that you pick your poison, and then they make you pay whatever poison you pick.
You mentioned that. I mean, you did a good job on Anderson, who had been, their leading scorer and stuff, but they have so many other options that it's a frustrating thing.
And they just understand what their strengths are, and they play to them. And, again, that's a sign of a well-coached team. There's no question about that. They're a great program, elite program, elite team, and elite atmosphere. I mean, it's pretty impressive, and they're an impressive ball club.
It's obviously different teams, different years, but you go to Kentucky, Wisconsin. Those games kind of got out of your hand in the first half, but tonight you're trading baskets and they're close and well into the second half. What was different about this team being able to do that?
Well, I thought we did a really good job offensively in the first half. We moved the ball, we kept them moving, we moved their bodies because they got big bodies, and I thought when we went on our scoring drought, we got a little stagnant. That was maybe we got a little tired, and we just settled the first shots that we can't, against it, like I said, against a good team, when you settle for something or when you make a mistake, they make you pay every time, and it was 100% tonight in those situations.
In terms of looking forward, improving defensively, how can a game like this kind of
Oh yeah, it's that's the standard, and that's the you got to be able to beat them and win enough of those battles to win the war, and we did. And but the beauty of our guys is they battle and they want to, and they want to get better. So that's why we play this game in November, and because this is the level we want to get to, and we want our team to see, hey, this is how good we have to get to beat a team like this, to compete for not much chance.
Do you remember coming down here with the Ducks?
I do. I remember for the Ducks back in the day, and then we came down here at Gonzaga in about 2001 or 2002.
Good game.
Yeah, it was similar to this one, kind of.
Yeah.
Or just kind of got away at the end. And, this is a great place, and it was just, Coach Miller, he's running such a great program, and it's just a class program that we want to play against. And so, and it was good to see Coach Olsen, and he came back and said go after the game, so it's always great.
James played one of the better games that he's played for you, which is saying something.
I would agree.
What'd you see out of him that was so good tonight, especially against this level of competition too?
Yeah. I mean, he just like I always say, his best thing is his motor, and he kept that motor running and made some plays because of it, and flew around. And then when he went down, that was a bit scary because he was hurt. He hurt his ankle pretty bad, but he's a tough kid. He came back in and wouldn't think he hurt it. So.
It shows. I think. It shows even his importance. I mean, the 2 minutes he was out too. Arizona went on. They were able to get a couple of baskets without him in the game. Just, I guess, even in those 2 minutes, it just showed.
Yeah. That, like I said, that's. We had a couple bad possessions where we turned it over. They capitalized on it, and the lead went from a possession or two to boom. They just left us a little bit. So. Again, against a really good team, you can't make those mistakes. And, we know how much better we have to get defensively, and our guys they'll be hungry to do that.
Both of the guys talked about, the height that they had, and how much it can wear you down, but also, you talked about rebounding and how much of a difference did it make that they could try out two different 7-footers who are pretty skilled.
They were pretty good. Yeah, they're real good. Again, they wear you down, and especially here when they're playing with such, the crowd's behind them, they play with such energy, and it gets loud, and but a great experience for our guys, and great, these things make you better. And like I said, playing in the Mountain West, we know how hard it is to win on the road, and these kind of environments are what you have to face, and so you have to get better, good enough to handle them.